I did this review already, but literally when I finished, it wasn't recording. So I'm doing this all over again. I took it all off and I wanted to do first impressions, but now it's gonna be second impressions. So okay, so this is the second time I'm filming this. I really wanted this to be in first impressions, but it's just gonna be a second impression. So I don't know, maybe this will turn out better. I'm not really sure. So I did a spontaneous purchase on the Fenty concealer because I was just really curious. So the reason why I bought this product was because I was really curious about the fact that the foundation shade and the concealer number, if they match up together, that means like it's supposed to work together. So instead of you getting a foundation and then having to swatch to try to find the right concealer for you, this is automatically supposed to go together with whatever Fenty foundation that you have. And I also wanted to see if it would be natural enough for someone like me. I'm not big on concealers. I feel like every concealer I've tried makes me look ashy, or it's too light to where it looks ashy. So I figured trying this, I feel like hope it would work, or it would be natural enough that I could wear every day or feel more up to wear. And another thing is that I also wanted to compare it to the NARS concealer. Now I don't conceal with this. I don't conceal very often because of the fact I think it makes me look ashy. But I did want to see if these two were similar. And if they are similar, then this would save me some coin, because this is $27 and I think this is $30. So that's what we're gonna do. What I'll do right now is that I'll swatch both of them. I'm just gonna swatch them. I'll use my left wrist. Now, because this is my second impression on this product, it's gonna be the second time I use this product. But I can tell you that to me, these feel the same. And actually doing this again, I spot conceal with this one. That's why it's darker. Can't freaking talk. Okay, so to me, when I'm looking at this, I feel like they're the same. They feel the same, and I feel like once this gets a little more use out of it, it'll be thicker like this one, because I've had this for not a long time, but the NARS feels more thicker than the Fenty. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. They both feel really smooth, and to me, they feel like the same product. For me, I think it would just be up to coverage. It would just be up to coverage. And I would only look for high coverage if I don't feel like putting on a whole bunch of foundation that day and I just cover up my blemishes, but I would have to get a different shade. So the number I'm using is 385. I have 385 in the foundation already on my face. My brows are as good as they're gonna get. I already did a review on a different product. It's gonna be in a different video. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna put one layer on both sides, or we can compare and see how much coverage that is. That's what we can do. So I'll do one side first. I don't do, like I said before, I don't really conceal because I feel like it just makes me look crazy. I just haven't found a concealer that works good enough. And instead of using a beauty sponge, I'm going to use this Air Brush Concealer number 57 from Sephora. I'm just going to work it out. I'm just going to blend it all out under my eye. So this is one layer. This is one layer. I can tell a difference. It definitely looks brighter. I look awake. I look like I've gotten so much sleep. And for someone like me, one layer is enough. I really like natural makeup. I don't really do the most unless I'm going out, and I don't go out that much because I'm an introvert, I guess, if that's what you want to call me. So this is one layer. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. But it blends into the foundation really well too. I can double check. Like, it just blends really well with the foundation. That's what I really like. And I'm not struggling to blend it out. So I'm going to do the other side. Tap it in. So this is the product under both eyes. For everyday use, like if I wanted to do this every day, I would only do one layer. And these lights just make me look amazing. Like, I look so good. I look so good. But this is it. This is one layer. And for the heck of it, we're going to do another layer. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them on both eyes. I do one at a time. I do one eye at a time because I feel like with Fenty, like even with the foundation, I do one side of my face at a time because it dries down quickly. But because this is so creamy, I feel like you don't have to rush to spread the product unless you're like putting a lot on. Like, I don't know, girl, do what you want to do. I have creases under both eyes, so I'm not, like, if I see creasing with this concealer, I'm not going to be surprised because I just don't get a lot of sleep. And I don't think I'm going to do a wear test. I feel like depending on their under eye, it just depends, but I'll blend it out. I think wear tests really matter when you're doing a foundation. And because I forgot to mention this earlier, I have an oily T-zone. I don't really pay attention to my under eyes, so I can't tell you if they're oily. I'm just going to assume they're oily. And then I'm actually going to blend out the edges with the Beauty blender because I feel like this is too much for me. So I'm going to blend out the outside and hope that doesn't make it look so, I don't know what you call this. I just feel like it's a lot. I'm telling y'all, I don't like doing the most. Okay, I feel like that's blended out good. So this is another layer. What's another layer? I'm just not mad at it. I think it's a really nice product. I think it's worth $27. Ooh, okay. I thought I lost it, but I put my glasses back on. So final thoughts. I'm not mad at this. I think the price you get for it and the shade range you get, I really like it. I think it's worth the coin. And I would probably pick Fenty over NARS only because if I want a spot concealer on days where I don't feel like using foundation, I know for a fact I'm going to find it in this concealer. And whereas I use this one, but I can't spot conceal in the winter because I'm lighter and this is just too dark. And I think it can have a red undertone depending on the season. But I'd pick this over NARS, but it's not to say that NARS is worse than Fenty. I think it's all for preference, and I mean, I'd still use NARS. Like I bought the product, and if I feel like getting it again, I'll get it again. But I feel like these are very similar in consistency and application. I'm no expert, but I really like this product, and if anyone else has this product and they tried it already, feel free to let me know your thoughts too. I'm not gonna do a wear test because what time is it? I mean, I don't know. Like if it creases, I won't be surprised because I crease with an NARS anyway, and maybe I do have like oily under eyes, but I like it. I really like how subtle this highlight is. I've never felt this way towards any other highlighter I've gotten before. I feel like I looked crazy with everything else and or look ashy. So I'm really satisfied, and I'd like to know your thoughts. Comment below if you want, or like the video if you want. I'm just a regular old girl reviewing some makeup products to help anybody out. That's what I'm here for. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.